Katt, we meet again, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we go way back to like BET Awards '04 or something, like way back in the day.
Say, yeah.
And it's been always a pleasure to just see. Well, not always a pleasure, because I ain't been happy to see it when they doing you wrong. But to see you on the screen, it always brightens my day. You stole the movie with your scenes in this one. So first off, how does it feel to be? How does it feel to play in this movie with these characters and be back on screen again, as opposed to stand up in the stage with fans?
This was already gonna be a great movie without me, so I understood that reading the script. Then when you get the cast, you understand that that's for real, and yet it doesn't minimize the job that really needs to be done on this character. And if I can manage to do this right, this is a good thing in addition to a great thing. So I got it on all levels. It was the right thing for me, and I've already showed what I can do in a stand-up forum or in a rated R forum, and I wanted to explore, what could be done in a nice PG forum. Okay. And I wanted to still be able to bring something to the character, and so this was a wonderful opportunity, and you already got an all-star cast, so it's just about doing your job. I like that.
I'm gonna have to ask you, we got a nervous Nelly here, so I know this is gonna sound like a funny question, but are you a serial killer?
No, I get it. There's a lot of nuts out there. I am a stranger, I am a hitchhiker,
Satisfied?
But I swear to you, I am not a serial killer.
Are you? Well, did you notice how you emphasize the word serial, which makes it sound like you're a killer, just not a serial one?
Oh man, okay, that was totally unintentional. I promise you that. Didn't mean that.
But you're still not saying I'm not a killer. It seems like that's what a non-killer would say.
I'm an idiot, man. Idiot.
No,
Idiot. I've been a non-killer too long to not know the non-killer rules. You know what I mean?
How about this? We'll give you a ride. Crazy? Let me finish, Pete. We can give you a ride to the station, but, and this is a pretty big but, only if we can tie you up. That way you can't rape or kill or murder Mr. Paranoia here. You okay? Those aren't too tight, are they?
Almost kill you, can't kill you.
Speaking of father figures, like one of the first things in that interview in 2004 that I learned about you is that, I mean, you are a father responsible for some kids. Like, how has that played into the career choices you make? Having offspring that look up to you as well as the fans. Like, has your children played into any of these choices that you make? Like,
well, invariably, they factor into all the choices. Really, what it does is it gives you less choices. So people without kids have a choice that they can fail.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they cannot bring it in.
Yeah.
They cannot get it done. But those of us who are not in that role, you don't even have that as an option. Maybe this time when you're down, maybe you're going to stay down. No, you're not allowed to stay down. Yeah. You have to be back up. And so that's one of the blessings that you get from kids, is the fact that you realize every day is another day. Yeah. So
the last couple of interviews we talked about the Illuminati, which was a crazy conversation, and we talked about Kevin Hart wearing a dress, which was a crazy conversation. But we always talk about these social issues. So now what's been going on in the industry is, a lot of redemption on these sexual harassment claims that's going on, and Colin Kaepernick and the NFL protests. And I want to get your opinion on those situations. Like, you always have some wisdom to add to it. What do you think about how the NFL has responded to those protests, and what do you think about what's going on in the industry today?
Well, these are the same situation. And if you boil down both of these situations, it boils down to people are tired of being lied to. They want to talk about the truth. If it's unpleasant, they want to talk about the truth. If it's pleasant, they want to talk about the truth. But enough people in today's society are tired of being lied to. They're tired of this stories about, okay, well, you don't need that information, or this ain't how it's through with that. So now, this is how we get greater as a country, is by addressing these things. And every time we get to another portion of the population, we get a chance to see what they're going through. So now, white women have not been able to air their grievances for a good long time. The female actress in Hollywood has not heard her voice about anything. And so this is the opportunity. And once you get those heroes that come out and say something's wrong, then the floodgates are opened. And at the end of the day, you just want the people that are affected by this to be able to get better with it so that they can move on. And you want whoever are the people that keep making this the culture, you want those people out. And that makes the culture better for all of us.
Okay, man. It makes the culture better for all of us to have you speaking your mind. I love to hear you speak the truth. That's something that you always do, bro.
That's what I do. Thank
Appreciate
you. All right.